Hey guys, Smoochy Phillippe here, the brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shop video today. Today gonna go out today, see if things came out today, see if things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, I don't think there's gonna be a ton of new things that are out in stores today. I think because there was a lot of new stuff last week. I think that the stuff that possibly will be out is, I know Cant Hardly Wait is coming out today on 4K, as well as Red Eye on 4K, and I think there was one other thing on 4K. It's a lot of 4K releases, so we'll see if they end up getting anything in or not. I know, it was looking like Walmart was only changing stuff out every 2 weeks, but then I realized I think they were changing that up and putting things out every week again. So there possibly will be some of these ones out. I don't know. You never know when it comes to Walmart with carrying 4K. It's like kind of like, you never know with them. So we shall see, what's out today, as well. Also, though, at the end of this video is going to be a whole bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things I received to review and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those at the end of this video as well. But anyway, though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. And you guys know we also have to check the front here. And I think they've been starting to put out some Halloween things here, too. They had, like, little by little in the... this spot here where it's the $1, $3, and $5 spot. But there's, like I said, they're starting to put out like these little pillows now, turkey ones. These pumpkins, are these ones $1? No, these are $5. That's the wrong spot for them, but not bad things. These things were kind of funny too. These like ice cream cone things that look like kind of melted ice cream cones, like a skull. There's this one, and then this one. I don't know, just funny little like cheap things. I kind of like this kind of stuff. And then let's see, some of these ones, I think these ones were all here before. Little like, mats for in front of the house. These little bottle things for $1. So yeah, these are some of the newer ones. But we'll check over here though in the front. And look, every time we come here, this like self-checkout, I don't think we've ever seen this open. It's like the rarest thing to ever see that open. I'm still trying to find, I found when it comes to the Beetlejuice Fanta cans, I found pretty much all of them except for the Catherine O'Hara one. We always check here in the front at the books. Here, let's see, anything new here? No, seems to be the same stuff. And you always say someone's like, can you call these like bathroom mags and not call them turd mags? They didn't like that. They're like, don't call these turd mags. That's vile and disgusting. I'm like, well, get ready for Desert Fiends. And if turd mags is a little much, I guess just get ready. But we're gonna head over to the section though, and we'll see if there's anything out over there today though. We shall see though. But yeah though, in the actual section though, all I see is the stuff that came out last week, like Furiosa, the 4K, and If. But you always have to make sure too to check in here too, this back area, because this is where they have like the newer like toys and stuff. So they sometimes have stuff here, so always have to make sure to look. But yeah, in that one section over there wasn't anything different over there. There's also people over there. It's kind of a smaller one, but it's funny. This one has like almost like a mimic of that same section. And they have these ones I've seen that are kind of newer ones, these NECA ones. They're kind of cool, these kind of style. They had this one, and then they had this one here too. Where did I put the, oh yeah, the one that was the big eye one. This one too, almost like, I don't remember this one too well from the show, but it almost seems like something kind of more like an Our Real Monsters kind of one or something, almost like an inspired Our Real Monsters, that one. For some reason, like I said, I didn't remember that one. But yeah, guys, sorry, they're like blasting music in here though. But Simpsons wise, I luckily a couple days ago found the Marge Simpsons doll. That one's like the real impossible one to find. It seems like they only get one of them in there. And I saw these ones in here too. These weird like stretchy head kind of ones. I guess they're like Fantastic Four pieces that are included with them or something, but kind of funny though. Into Walmart we go. One thing I heard too was they're supposed to be having this Beetlejuice figure in the, I think it's supposed to be in the movie section from what I saw in the pictures. So it's supposed to be in here too. So that's one of the things that I'm looking for. And if any of you guys know too, or hear when they're going to be having the Beetlejuice popcorn buckets for sale for sure in Regal, Regal Cinema Theaters, let me know. I've been trying to figure out like the date that they're going to have those Beetlejuice ones. And for the Alien movie, for Alien, the last movie, Romulus, they put online the buckets will be for sale this exact date. But for Beetlejuice, I can't find anything for when Regal's going to have those buckets. I had to order the shrunken head one they have from Cinemark because there's none of them in this area. But it wasn't too much more than it was at the movie theaters. With me though, I kind of want to get like everything Beetlejuice related, like pretty much anything Beetlejuice I kind of want to get and stuff like that, at least that I can find. I already bought 2 of these like posters that I found, and like to me I feel like Beetlejuice is like one of my absolute favorite things ever. So it's like really, I really hope the movie's good. I guess I can tell you that. I feel like, to me, I'll probably like it even if it was like the worst thing ever. I think I feel like it would be really difficult for me not to like something Beetlejuice. Let's see though, anything new down here. These ball ones too, I've been looking for the, not the birthday ones, but the ones that are like a piñata. Those ones have been like impossible to find. For some reason, like everybody buys those ones up. Let's see though, these ones though, I already have this Ratman one. It's the Super Shredder, like the movie want to have that. The ones that I've been trying to find still are the ones on the back, those 2 ones there. Other than that, I found all of these ones. This is a newer, like transforming one. I think I showed that last week. Other than that though, let's see if they have this. I did end up finding the Bart Simpson on a skateboard one at a random Walmart. I don't see it back here though. When it comes to the movies though, I've not peeked, but I'm not really expecting much today. Like I said, it was a lot of 4Ks, so I don't think there's going to be really anything. We shall see if any of these be ones they'd switch out to, but as you guys can see, it's pretty picked over, so I don't think so. Let's see, in here, there's a possibility. No, doesn't look like it. I have to see if I can figure out though where that Beetlejuice figure would be, and I feel like it would probably be locked up in the thing down here. You know, they probably would put it into this spot, like in here maybe, but I don't know because it's not part of this Bloody Disgusting line. It's like a new, like just kind of like a random figure. And from what I could tell online when people were showing, finding it, didn't look like it was in the toys. It's in these kind of just sort of random spots. And they have a couple other ones like that. I think over here too is another random. See, like, you have to really look. There's just like things just randomly put there. I'll see over here. This is the other spot I was thinking. Yeah, this is the kind of, I think this is the area, like in this vicinity is where, because they have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Pretty Woman figure there. So it would definitely, I would think, be in this area. Because like they have the Lydia Dietz, you know, and this Beetlejuice one, Kid Robot one too. But I am going to go to one other Walmart. And that one, I found like the Biker Mice from Mars figures there. So that one might be the one that will have it. We will see though. Let's check the sodas too, just in case. There is an interesting Oreo coming out too, guys, that some places I think are finding it early, which is so peculiar. It's like a Coke flavored Oreo. Very, very strange. And then it's like so many of those weird things they're doing now, like combinations. But these cans, it's like, I don't even like Fanta. I just want to like collect all of the cans, like all the characters. And if any of you guys have found the Dafoe ones, let me know, because those ones, I feel like they don't make them. Yeah, see? Just regular Fanta. The ones that have Catherine O'Hara, though, are the pineapple ones. Those ones are actually a harder one to get in general. The pineapple one you don't see as much. See, it's this one. So if you find this one in the cans that are the new ones, those are the ones that she's on. But like in general, no, they don't have any. I've been checking too to make sure they don't have like, you know, in these areas like here, sometimes they have like a whole ton of sodas and random stuff, but hasn't looked like anything though, as far as I could tell too. And guys, look, they actually had a standee here of the Fanta stuff, and look, see, look, they have all the things for it right here, and see the pineapple. But look, they have all these Beetlejuice ones, so that's cool. But look, I'm looking really carefully to make sure none of these have the Beetlejuice insignia on the side. But no, it does not look like it, because if it was that, then I would have found the O'Hara one. But yeah, cool, they have a whole thing up here for it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, none of that one though. Into the second Walmart we go. We'll see though if this one has any of the, you know, the Beetlejuice figure that I was mentioning. I know kind of where to look too for this one, but this one usually has some different stuff when it comes to toys as well too, so we shall see. And I usually have found stuff in this one, like if it's really weird. It's like, it was something like when I see it just came out, I usually, if I come to this location, for some reason, this is the one that usually has it. I don't know why. It's kind of like the one, like almost like, you know, they say like slept on stores and stuff like that. This is kind of like the slept on Walmart location a little bit for some reason, because it's kind of a little bit out of the way. So sometimes people don't really know to come over here, I feel like. Like, see, look, you kind of find random new ones. Like this is a new one here. And I saw some pictures of these ones. It looks like they only have one of them, but they're funny. They're like they're characters when they were the teenage ones from the new movie, like working out and stuff. It looks like they only have that one, but like I said, you come across these things at this location. But yeah, guys, looking right in the section though here, I don't see anything new movie wise. And there was supposed to be a bunch of new Steelbooks that came out today too, like some of the newer ones, but it doesn't look like this one has any of them. But I have to look and see, like I was saying about the toys in here for that one, because this is where I initially found the other ones too, like some of the Bloody Disgusting things. See, this is not the section they would have it, not here. But yeah, as you guys can see though, in this section over here, this is where I found like the biker mice, and this is the only Walmart that I've seen actually have these ones. But I think in this spot, like right here, or one of these ones, is where they're going to put that Beetlejuice figure. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it would have to be somewhere around there, maybe like in this area, perhaps randomly in there, but I really think it would be in that spot. But nothing really different in here though, as far as I can tell though today. But I did find this one. This is the only one I can find of this new one. And on the back, it looks like they have 4 different ones in this line of the new ones. Let's head over to the sodas too and check for the Beetlejuice ones, and let's see if they have a thing like the other one had set up in the middle area, like a whole stand of them. Because that's really the only one I have to find that I know is available, is the Catherine O'Hara one. And I found all the cans to collect, because I don't know, I like collecting these kind of cans and stuff. See here, we can see Lydia. They have, Genetegas, but they have the pineapple one there, but no cans of the pineapple. So like I said, that's going to be a hard one to find in person. And like the last location, luckily enough, that was the one too, to see the whole stack of all the Beetlejuice ones, which I already have found that one though. And like I told you guys, the one that they had with William Dafoe, I don't think that one's actually made. I think they just kind of made it for a picture, and it's like kind of the one that chap everyone's arse like, I can't find that one. It's like, well, it's because it's not actually made, I think. But anyway though, guys, that was off my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also, in the comments below, let me know if you guys end up picking up anything on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K. Also, let me know if you guys saw anything this weekend. This past weekend though, I did see 3 different movies. I saw the new Alien film, Alien Romulus, which I liked that movie. It was a different kind of story. It kind of reminded me a little bit, it's somewhat of like Alien, the 4th film, kind of like with the people kind of on the ship and like trying to take some stuff. It kind of had like a similar kind of feel a little bit to it. It was very heavy though on the face huggers. I would say though, this one was really about like the face huggers more than the aliens in a sense. Like this one really focused on that a lot more. I liked it though. I thought it was different. I thought that was cool too that there was like some, kickbacks to like some of the shots and stuff in the original films. The other one that I saw was Skincare, which is the new movie that stars Elizabeth Banks. And I'm going to tell you guys, I love that movie. Like, it's totally going under the radar. Nobody's seeing it, but please go out and see it if you get a chance. I love the music too. It was a great, the movie kind of reminded me of that film that nobody saw from back in the day with Luke Wilson called Kill the Man. It was like it's always one of those things I keep hoping that one day they'll put a Blu-ray out. It was one of those movies that was like a exclusive to Hollywood Video back in the day. So that was kind of like a crap release. It was only Hollywood Video, and then Hollywood Video went out of business, and that was kind of it for that movie. But it was a movie about these people working in a copy machine place, and across the street they opened up another copy machine place, and it was this weird, strange rivalry. And this was kind of like her, Elizabeth Banks, having a skincare business that was kind of just starting to kind of get some traction. Right across the street, this other guy opens up a skincare place, and it's direct competition, and becomes this whole thing. And the guy starts doing things. It's really interesting, really good movie. Like, really loved it. The other one that I saw was another one that I loved as well, was Didi,
This is a coming-of-age story about a kid going into high school, and it's kind of just about him that summer right before high school and kind of what he goes through and making skateboard videos for these friends of his and shooting stuff. It was just a really, really well-done family, drama, film, and it had the coming-of-age film, and the producer was Chris Columbus, and his daughter were actually the producers on it. And I like the stuff that he gets involved with, too. I don't feel like I've seen him come on as a producer for a while, but I remember back in the day, he used to get involved with a lot of different things, producing wise, of course, known for being directed for Mrs. Doubtfire and the first Harry Potter movies, but he's really great with producing too, especially this movie was a really good one. But if you guys have seen any of the ones too, let me know what you guys thought. But anyway though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews.
Well, before we actually get to the new Blu-ray and DVD reviews, I found the Catherine O'Hara one. They had a standee in here, which was funny though, was there was one of them, just one, in the whole stand, and I had to pull it out from the middle. It was terrible. I'll show you guys how it looks now. It's not so good. Let me see if I can get over here to show you. But it's not looking so good, the standee, because I had to grab it out of there in a really funny way. See, look. It was all the way down the bottom. All the other ones are regular. See that? So I had to reach from down there to get it. Look at that. Just one. Regular, and there's where it was. And it pinched my finger, grabbed it out of there. So, but there's all the other ones, but just one. Sorry, Miss O'Hara, just one of you. Man, that shows you. They got get one of it. And I kind of ripped it open on the side of it, but it doesn't matter. I just want ultimately one can of each one. And I don't want to buy it off of eBay like a fool. Oh well, just now onto the reviews, guys.
And the first one I got here is from 20th Century Studios, and this is a really cool limited edition, a collectible steelbook release of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes here. Now, this one includes the 4K, the Blu-ray copy, and a digital code for the film as well. Now, what's really cool, though, about this release is, and I don't think I can think of a release where they've done something like this in the past, where it includes on the Blu-ray a full-length alternate cut of the film, and basically it's a split screen where you can see the version of the movie, the finalized version, and then the version with the unfinished visual effects, so before they put in the effects and things like that. So really cool that they included that on here as a feature. It also has, though, the making of Planet of the Apes on here. It has deleted scenes with a commentary track by Wes Ball as well on here. There's also a commentary track on the film as well by the director. A really fun movie. This one basically is, the series, but, later. So it takes place, while after everything with Caesar. And it's basically kind of what happens after, further on down when basically the apes have been really, taken over completely and everything like that. I really like this one. I thought this was a really fun movie, but a really, really cool steelbook release here for the film here as well. The other one that I got here, this is from Paramount. This is one that I saw in theaters as well. And I really thought this was a fun movie. It's a movie here called If. And it's basically, though, I would kind of compare this a little bit in the kind of style of a Drop Dead Fred a little bit, which is one of my personal favorite movies. It's not the same where it's Phoebe Cates with their one character and stuff like that, but it's all kinds of imaginary friends. It's kind of almost like the scene, when Phoebe Cates goes to the therapist and you see all the other, imaginary friends together. That's one of my favorite scenes ever, that sequence. But it's kind of like that. The whole movie is almost kind of like that sequence a little bit with all these wacky characters, and basically this girl has the ability to see all these imaginary friends, and she's kind of trying to figure out how to help them and make sure they don't go and disappear. It's a really fun movie. It has a real throwback kind of vibe as well, but it has on here a bunch of different featurettes on here, the imagination behind If, giving If as a voice on here, a gag reel on here as well. But like I said, really, really fun film. John Krasinski, who did the Quiet Place films, directed this one as well, but really, really fun movie. The next one here, this one was from Vertical Entertainment. It's a movie here called Prey, which stars Ryan Phillippe, Emile Hirsch, and Mena Suvari. This was an interesting movie. I always like these films that deal with people out in the middle of the desert with lions and tigers, and they're stuck out there. There was another movie that was years back that was kind of similar with people trapped out there. And this is essentially, though, about a group of people who were these two missionaries, and there's Ryan Phillippe and Mena Suvari, and they were kind of getting away from where they were helping because they were kind of being threatened. So they were going away on a plane, and Emile Hirsch was flying the plane. And basically what ends up happening, though, is they get into this the plane has a problem and crashes, and they end up crashing out in the middle of the African desert, where there's like absolutely there's lions and tigers and all the kind of things out there, and basically it's them trying to figure out how they're going to survive. And it's one of those things where it kind of has the feeling a little bit too to like the movie Alive, where it's like things just keep getting worse and worse and worse, and there's just all these problems and everything. I always really like Emile Hirsch though. He plays really good like bad guys and people like you can't trust and stuff like that. So he's always really, really good. Mena Suvari was great in the movie. Really, I like this one though. I will say though, they definitely they didn't have like the budget, I would say, to show like the lions as much as they could have and stuff like that. But still, I did like the movie though. The other one that I got here, this one was from moviezing.com, and I have a link below where you guys can order this one for the best price. And this is a movie. It's also from Warner Brothers, and it's a movie, the 4K Ultra HD edition of the film Game Night, which stars Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams. This is a really, really fun movie about basically people that are playing this they kind of all get together and play this game night. They kind of have like these kind of crazy games that they play together and things like that. And essentially, it's one of those things where it ends up, it's like a murder mystery kind of game, but it ends up basically becoming a real thing. And all the friends kind of end up battled into this whole situation. I love this movie. John Francis Daley was one of the directors on the film, and it's a really fun, just like ridiculous kind of movie with like really fun characters too. Like Jesse Plemons. This is one of the first movies I remember seeing Jesse Plemons in, as well. And he was in stuff before that, but this is the one I really remember seeing him in. Now he's in tons and tons of stuff, but he was great in this movie as well as the kind of weird neighbor that like wanted to play the game with them and stuff. But great movie. If you guys have never seen this one, this is definitely one that's worth checking out for sure. Really fun movie. And the next one I got here is from Well Go USA. It's a movie which stars C. Thomas Howell called Ride. This was an interesting movie. It's basically though about C. Thomas Howell's character, and he was like a big, really big when it comes to bull riding and kind of doing shows, and had a very big career with it. And basically he's gotten to the point where he's had to retire, and his son now is starting to get into the field. And it's basically like his son's trying to figure out how he can kind of get into this, because they have all these financial things going on and money problems, and they kind of need to be successful with this. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, is C. Thomas Howell's character going to have to get back into this, or what is he going to do? And it's kind of like, but he's retired from it, so he's kind of has to push his son to be successful. And it's a really interesting movie. This one has on here bonus interviews with the cast, as well as a trailer on this one. The other one here, this one was from the Film Masters, and this is one to let you guys know that was available. It's a movie here called Door to Door Maniac, and also includes the rare film Right Hand of the Devil. And this has on here a commentary track for Door to Door Devil Maniac by author and podcaster Daniel Butnick, and film historian Rob Kelly. Has a commentary on Right Hand of the Devil by Monstery Party Podcast on here. Has a visual essay on here, as well. Also has a trailer for Right Hand of the Devil as well. Now I also have here from this is from Dread to show you guys. It's a little unboxing that relates to the film The Hangman. So I have not looked in here, so I have no idea what stuff they included in here to show you guys. But it's one of their new movies that's out on Blu-ray, and it's also on streaming as well too. So let's see. So they sent in here a poster for Hangman, so that's cool. Let's see what it looks like for this one. Let's see. So here's the Dread original Hangman poster. Oh yeah, it's signed too. I guess it's, I don't know if it's the director or who signed it, but that's cool. It looks like it's two different people signed it as well, so that's really cool. Signed poster for the movie. And they sent the Blu-ray of the film. Like I said, this is available now on streaming, and you guys can order the Blu-ray, and I think there might be a DVD as well. I don't know for certain. And they also sent Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine in here. I remember back in the day, I used to get a lot of stuff from them, and they used to always send cookies. I always remember like these cookie things that used to be in there for their releases. But this is from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Some Old Smoky Mountain Moonshine. Very strong moonshine. And then this is really cool. This is like a Dread bag. This is really cool. I love the image on this one. So this is like a cool like bag to, to take to conventions and stuff like that. That's actually really, really cool. But thanks, Red, for sending over the stuff. And like I said, to let you guys know, the Hangman is available now. You guys can get that one from Dread, from their, from Epic Pictures Dread, line here as well. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the unboxing here, a review and unboxing. Thanks again for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.